Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and these are 2018 Rossignol snowboards. This is the Angus, this is the One LF. They're both for intermediate to advanced level riders for all mountain freestyle use. I'm gonna just walk you through their similarities and their differences, and hopefully by the end of the video, you'll figure out which board is gonna be better for you. Both are directional twin style boards. Basically the nose and tail are the exact same shape. The stances are just slightly set back. The One LF has a half inch setback. The Angus has a 3/4 inch, so a little bit more right here, but overall they're kind of gonna feel like twin style boards, especially if you move those stances up just slightly. Now both boards will feature an AmpTech all mountain profile shape. That's one of the biggest similarities. There's 40% camber in between each foot and then 30% rocker underneath each foot to those contact points. The great thing about Rossignol's rocker on their nose and tails, they really don't rise up that much, especially in that AmpTech all mountain profile. Now, there's one thing you guys should know about these profiles though, or at least the profile on the Angus. It has kind of additional kind of shaping to it called roller. Around the perimeter or along and parallel to the edges of the board, there's these gray sections, and those gray sections actually represent the board's lifting up. This is called roller technology, and it's kind of unique and interesting to get used to at first, because when you set an edge, or where you usually set an edge, it's kind of just lags a little bit. Now, the reason that Rossignol did that is to make it feel a little bit looser, and to help it to like ride in deeper snow. And you definitely feel that as well. So even though the Angus seems to be like a stiffer board than its feel, it will have a looser style kind of ride to it. The Angus does have a flex rating of about a 7, you know, like a pretty actually firm 7, and the One LF features about a 5. Now, their cores are pretty similar. Both of them feature a poplar style wood core, but they have different profilings to each wood core. This one, the Angus, features what's called a twin all mountain profile, or like a flex profile. So underneath each foot, the core is going to be just a little bit thicker for a greater energy transfer. Whereas on the One LF, the flex profile is called a directional all mountain, meaning that only underneath that back foot is going to be a thicker section of that wood core. So the nose is going to be just a little bit more torsionary style soft. Another thing about this One LF core, it features light frame. That's what LF stands for in the name One LF. Light frame means that around the perimeter of the board, the core has been milled out, and there's actually urethane that fills that section. Now that allows this board to be damp. It helps to absorb negative vibrations, and it doesn't become chattery. Both boards do have some additional laminates. The first one actually on both decks is a pretty much tip to tail, right down the center line strip of aramid. The Angus features kind of like a big bonus of carbon along the bottom. There's V-style stringers that reach from the contact points to the beginning of the lateral or beginning of the insert packs, both on the nose and the tail. And then there's one center line of carbon as well. The One LF doesn't have that. It does feature basalt on the bottom in addition to like the regular biax glass, but it's not as like strong and powerful as what you'll find in the Angus. Both boards feature cindered style bases, but it's important to keep these bases well maintained and waxed up. And they also have a 360 wrap standard steel edge, magnet traction edges, which are serrated knife-like blade edges that grip on really firm snow, and rad cut, reverse engineered side cut technology that helps to grip when you first initiate a turn. Overall though, I'd have to say this one's going to be a little bit more unique of a feel. It's a stiffer style board, but because of the roller technology, it's going to feel a little bit more loose than the One LF. The One LF is going to, you know, it's been in the line for a long time. It used to be called the One MagTech. Now it's just called the LF because of the updated light frame core. Both are great boards. If you ride probably a little bit more kind of like deeper snow, I'd say use this one because it has that roller technology. But if you ride a little bit more like all mountain freestyle-ish, I'd probably say go with the One LF. Again, both are great decks. They both have different feels. A little bit stiffer, a little bit looser. And this one's like just really well rounded. Of course, you can check them out at thehouse.com. Thanks for watching. If you've ridden either of these boards, let us know what you think they ride like. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Thanks again for watching.